Welcome to the ultimate Tech Extravaganza. Let's get into it. Starting off the extravaganza today, we have the 1More Piston Buds Pro Q30. And what I'm loving about these is they are comfortable with a snug fit. Then the app is really simple to use and we're getting pretty good battery life here. Then it is a little bit tough to customize, and then the control layout itself isn't great. Unfortunately, the case has a little bit of a flimsy feeling. My overall thoughts is that their active noise cancellation is far better than you'd expect for this price range. And then the sound signature itself is surprisingly natural. Yes, it's quite natural. It has a compact design and a low latency gaming mode, and this should win over some fans as well. But the ineffective control layout and the lack of an EQ, give me some EQ so that I can customize my options. But unfortunately, there's no customizable options, and this holds them back just that little bit. Next up is the Tapo C425 Security Camera. And my first impressions are that, well, this magnetic base is very simple to set up. It also has very smart AI going on here that has free zones and adjustable zones. Then we're getting a decent image video quality here. No VHS quality, no. And then what's really gonna knock your socks off is the impressive battery life. The app provided is a little bit clunky, and then it also has a very retro feature of a micro USB charging port. Yes, very retro indeed. If you are in the market for a new security camera, then look no further. This one is for you. Now, the initial setup of the camera using the app was just a little bit tedious and actually worked on my nerves a little bit. Although, once the camera was connected and up on my wall, my opinion changed dramatically. Now, the Tapo has an excellent 2K quality that is certainly good enough for picking out any of those naughty faces or unwanted visitors. Great quality here. Opposite to the setting up of the app, the camera is a breeze to physically install, so if you're not a big DIYer and you don't want to be breaking out all the drills and the bits and those bobs and the double-sided tape, this one's for you. Especially if you already have a magnetic surface to attach it to, then it's quite an easy installation. The app, as I've mentioned, is not great to use and makes up the setting up process a little bit frustrating. The micro USB is the only thing that is a little bit annoying. However, the pros far outweigh the cons with this product. The next show will be starting soon, ladies and gentlemen. Please make sure you've got your popcorn and your sweeties for this show. If you love home cinemas, then here's one for you, the Wanbo Smart Projector. And what I really like about this product is the image size. It is really a great size. Then the sharpness at the center of the image is awesome. Its energy consumption is really good. It is a breeze to use, and I'm liking the cha-ching. The price tag I'm liking, and then also what is not a problem is the input lag. On the other hand, it is a little bit noisy while it's operating, that little machine buzz and the little fan that gets going. These are a little noisy. Then the colors themselves a little bit cold, if you know what I mean. It's a little cold. Also, the sharpness on the periphery is not 1,000,000% there. It's not as sharp as the center. The center is super sharp and the periphery not as sharp as the center. Also, the infrared remote control is not amazing. I'm needing to play with this just a little bit to get it to work. If you're needing a larger image in your life, then pay attention, because I was surprised by this. Even with the 720p, I expected to get a lack of sharpness. But with a 2-meter diagonal image, the projector was very watchable and created an image that I enjoyed. The sharpness, however, decreases at the periphery, but you don't really notice this unless you've got to read something in these areas, and that isn't something that often happens. The colors are quite cold, and this can be fixed if you just go into your settings and just tweak up the color temperature. This might help a little bit. This projector is not aimed at the home theater purists. It's an auxiliary projector that'll allow you to project a larger image at a much lower cha-ching cost. So less money, less quality, but at least you're getting something. And for this price range, it's pretty good. Then the projector is a little bit noisy while you're watching. So if there is a quiet scene in the movie or whatever you're watching, you're going to notice the sound of the projector. But if you want to watch the classics on a slightly larger platform, like let's say Jurassic Park, roar, you know, you want to see those cars from Fast and Furious just a little bit better, or you want to watch John Wick, bang, 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 yes, on a slightly bigger screen, then go for this. Next up on the extravaganza is the Tozo HT2 Headphones. And what I'm liking about these, well, it has a good sound stage and imaging. It's got impressive boom, boom, boom bass. Yes, I love me some bass. Then it has comfortable ear pads. It's also got effective ANC. It's got a great little battery life. It has, thank you very much, an in-app EQ. And what I'm also liking is the cha-ching, cha-ching, the price, yes. Unfortunately, the build just feels a little bit plasticky. Taking a closer look, these are a very good pair of headphones considering the cha-ching, the price, yes. You're getting a lot of features with these headphones that would make me believe that I'm getting them at a great discount, or why are the others so much more expensive? I will say that the build of these feels a little bit flimsy, the plastic that is. However, everything about the sound is perfect, and the EQ gives you the opportunity to shape and mold the audio to exactly where you want it to be. This is probably one of the best sounding pairs that I've heard at this cha-ching, at this price. It also has 60 hours of battery life, and that's with the ANC turned off. But even when you've got it turned on, you're still getting 40 hours of playtime. These headphones have got to be one of my favorites at this price point. Then at this moment in this video is where you get to interact with us and tell us which is your favorite product that we've reviewed. We love doing extravaganzas because we give you more products to look at in a less amount of time. And now is also the time that you go on over and click that like and subscribe button, and also the bell icon if you would like to be notified every time we drop a new video. And yes, you do want to be notified. The last product today on the extravaganza is the MagTame Magnetic Charging Cable. And I'm loving it. Why? Because it just speeds up the thing I need sped up the most in my life, and that is charging times. It has fast charging, it is easy to take on travel, it is also temperature resistant, which means I'm not going to be cooking it and it's not going to be melting. And then what I'm really liking as well is the color scheme matches most of my gear. The magnet, however, could be just that little bit stronger, just a itsy weetsy little bit stronger. This cable works perfectly and feels extremely sturdy and durable. The cable definitely is heavier than most, but this is due to its length and its magnetic properties. But this is by far the nicest and highest quality cable I have ever owned. The magnetic feature and overall robustness of the cable prevents it from getting tangled and kinked. And as others have noted, it's just a little bit addictive to play with. You know, if you're one of those fidgeters, you're gonna find yourself playing and fidgeting with this cable. The USB ends have a perfect fit and finish, and the rubber transitional pieces between the USB ends and the cable itself are sturdy and tactile. The magnet is stronger on the Mag charger and holds in place better than the MagTame Magnetic Charger. However, this is a small con when you're looking at a bigger picture. This is a great product and I'm so glad I've added it to my arsenal. That's it. That's all we've got time for. Thank you for joining us on this extravaganza. See you in the next one. Bye-bye. All of these products are really cool, but I don't know which one I'd probably take. It would have to be the projector, because I love my movies. I like watching it on a bigger screen, and the bigger, the better.